Happening right now, millions of unemployed Americans are no longer receiving a $600 weekly federal payment. KSBY's Megan Healy spoke to Central Coast residents in search of work and shares their experience with unemployment insurance.
On top of getting regular unemployment benefits, millions of Americans who lost their jobs during the pandemic started getting $600 weekly payments starting March 29th. Now, fast forward a couple of months to July 25th. That's when those $600 payments stopped. Many still struggling to make ends meet, and some on the Central Coast saying money is still owed to them. A $600 weekly check, a lifeline for many laid-off workers, now gone.
The stress definitely is high. I do have a family, so I have, 3 children.
Paso Robles man Joel Quiros lost his job with the onset of the pandemic. He says his unemployment benefits didn't kick in until 2 months after filing for unemployment with the EDD. And then on May 31st, payments stopped altogether, and he hasn't seen a penny since.
The EDD, they owe me extra money weekly because they underpaid me.
Still waiting for about $10,000.
It's impossible. I can never get a hold of a specialist.
About 3,000 Central Coast residents have turned to Assemblyman Jordan Cunningham's office for help. Cunningham saying EDD was a mess before the pandemic, and now it's just completely overwhelmed and needs a complete overhaul. I spoke with mom of 3, Danielle Kohler, back in May. Unemployment benefits, her saving grace after losing her job. She describes her EDD experience as amazing.
Never had one problem with it.
The problem is finding a safe job.
But with a new baby and with my 91-year-old, mother-in-law in the house, it's not an option to just go out and take that chance.
The end of the federal payout comes a sliver of economic recovery. According to the EDD in San Luis Obispo County, the unemployment rate was at an all-time high of 14% in April, down to 11.5% in June. A similar trend for Santa Barbara County, peaking 13.9% in April and dropping to 11.6% in June. Assemblyman Cunningham says he believes Congress is discussing possible extensions of the weekly federal payments as authorized by the CARES Act, but we'll just have to wait and see what Congress decides. I'm Megan Healy reporting for KSBY News.
Tomorrow, the government is expected to release a sizable job gain for July, but experts predict it'll barely cover 40% of jobs lost to coronavirus.